In a landmark visit, the Indian Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi arrived in Colombo for his fourth and longest visit yet to the island nation since his first in 2019. This high-profile trip was not only about renewing ties but resetting the strategic relationship between the two neighbors. One of the major outcomes of this visit were the signing of 7 key agreements across defense, energy, digital infrastructure, health and trade. A highlight is the first ever 5-year defense cooperation agreement, which includes the training of Sri Lankan military personnel in India and increased information and technology sharing. This defense pact is particularly historic. It marks the first such agreement since India's military involvement in Sri Lanka during the late 1980s through the Indian Peacekeeping Force, the IPKF, which operated between 1987 to year 1990. At the joint press briefing, Sri Lankan President Anura Kumara Dashanayaka reaffirmed Colombo's strategic alignment with New Delhi.
Recognition also at the leadership level that the security interests of India and Sri Lanka are interlinked. Both leaders made this point emphatically today.
I reaffirmed Sri Lanka's stance that it will not permit its territory to be used in any manner inimical to the security of India as well as towards regional stability.
The Indian Prime Minister Mr. Modi's visit underscores India's strategic commitment to deepening ties with Sri Lanka, especially at a time of rising concerns over China's growing footprint in the Indian Ocean region. By engaging in high-level dialogues and signing a suite of critical agreements, India aims to reinforce its influence and promote regional stability, counterbalancing Beijing's expanding military and economic presence. At the heart of this visit was a landmark defense cooperation pact, a first since the Indian Peacekeeping Forces operations in the 1980s. The agreement focuses on maritime security, joint military exercises, and the sharing of defense assets, a clear move to bolster Sri Lanka's defense capabilities and mitigate China's influence in the region. Another major highlight was energy collaboration. India, in partnership with United Arab Emirates, will develop an energy hub in Trincomalee. Plans include a multi-product pipeline and exploration of existing fuel tank farms, strengthening India's foothold in Sri Lanka's energy infrastructure and offering a viable alternative to Chinese investments, such as Sinopec's refinery in Hambantota. On the economic front, India reaffirmed its role as a steadfast partner in Sri Lanka's recovery. Having already extended nearly $4 billion in aid, New Delhi continues to support debt restructuring efforts and long-term financial cooperation, thus solidifying its presence as both regional power and economic ally. In summary, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit represents a comprehensive strategic reset, enhancing bilateral ties, countering external pressures, and building long-term economic and defense cooperation. The outcomes are expected to have a lasting impact on geopolitical dynamics of the Indian Ocean region.